Welcome back, friends. And if this is your first time here, my name is Jasmine and I watch a shit ton of TV. And of course, I've been recapping Big Brother 27 all season long with some old friends, Big Brother castmates, former Big Brother castmates, and of course, new friends. And I love inviting creators that I see just while I'm scrolling my timeline when they have a good take or they're funny. I love to say, hey, do you want to come and talk about Big Brother with me? And that's exactly what I did with my guest today. Welcome, Tay. How are you?
Hey, I'm doing good. I'm excited to be here.
Thank
I'm
you. I'm so
excited.
excited to have you. So I'm telling you guys, like I said, I was scrolling one day. I saw Tay, one of Tay's videos. It's Tay's thoughts, and I was like, I like this dude. We followed each other, and we just communicate about Big Brother. So I love making friends like this because I know at least, if nothing else, we have Big Brother in common.
Facts.
So we're going to be talking about episodes 13 through 16. And I have to be honest, I was trying to watch with as much detail as I could, but I had a really busy like end of last week over the weekend. I got engaged over the weekend.
Hey,
And then I also am
congratulations.
moving. Thank you. And then yeah, we were house hunting. We found a house, put in an offer. The offer got accepted. So like I had a really busy like last week. So like I watched the episodes, but there's some details that I might have missed. So Tay, while we're talking today, just fill me in if I miss
Okay.
anything. All right.
Yeah, it was some good episodes, so I got you.
Yes, let's jump into episode 13 because the thing that stuck out to me the most with episode 13 was Mickey was upset that Jimmy was playing both sides, and that is what made her finally decide to put him on the block. And my question for you is,
Mhm.
in Big Brother, doesn't everybody play both sides? Isn't that the name of
I'm
the game?
I'm so glad you asked that question because I literally was thinking, I'm like, why don't people talk in the house? If me and you in the house together and somebody says something about you and we working together, I'm gonna go to you and ask you, like, hey, did you say this?
Right.
Let's clear the air. Like,
Right.
I do
Like,
that.
yeah, she didn't even really give Jimmy the opportunity to defend himself. It was
Hmm.
very accusatory. I felt really bad about Jimmy. You know, you and I have talked about how we felt about Jimmy. He
Yes.
does too much a lot.
Hmm.
I've been saying in all the recaps that I've done, like something about Jimmy I really liked though. So even when he does too much and it annoys me, I still am brought back to, well, at least he's trying to give us entertainment, right? He feels
Oh
like
yes.
somebody that I know. Yeah. And so I actually I felt bad for him this episode.
He's definitely trying to make that 15 minutes into more of a career, and he probably
Yeah.
did it with all the antics that he did because he had a lot this season.
Yeah, he really did. And while we're on the subject of just talking about like how we feel about certain people, do you have a favorite player so far this season?
My favorite player is honestly the one that's getting bullied the whole show, and that's Keanu.
Keanu,
Like,
yeah.
I'm rooting for the underdog. Like, it's literally the whole house against him.
Yep.
Because of that, he has to. He said it. He has to tap into something that He's not really that in real life. But because he's in that corner, he has to, be on grind mode, on go mode all the time. So I'm rooting for him just because of that, honestly. So he's my favorite right now.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
bringing a beast out of him, which you can see physically that he is a beast, but I feel like
Mhm.
they're forcing him to really, like you said, tap in. Because I honestly I feel the same way. Keanu reminds me of how Taylor was when Taylor, you know
Yes.
what I mean? When like it
Hmm.
was just like every week on the block, everybody was targeting her. It would have us as America thinking like she must be just the worst, most
Yes.
horrible person when it's just like people just have something against them. Now, with Keanu, do you watch the live feeds?
I don't get to watch the live feeds.
Me either. I can't. I always say this. I just got done watching Love Island. And you know, Love
Mhm.
Island came on 5 days a week. I can't tap in like that with another group of people. So I'm like, I can't do 3 days plus the live feeds. That's too much.
Yeah, see, with me living on the West Coast, I already got to wait 3 hours to after everybody else watches to even watch the
Mm,
show. The live feed's already on, so yeah, I just got to watch the last episode.
yeah.
3 hours late though.
Oh gosh. So you get spoiled. You have to stay offline so you won't get
Oh
any
yeah,
spoilers,
I got to
right?
stay off social media until I watch the episode.
Yeah, I'm with you on Keanu though. I feel like the thing that happens when everybody gangs up and bullies one person is it makes the audience feel bad for them. And
Yes.
then they in turn turn that person into some sort of like martyr.
Yeah.
Like we as the
Yeah.
audience, he's annoying sometimes, but it's like
We feel
y'all
bad.
are picking on him now.
Yeah, y'all like why? Because I don't know
Right.
if you've seen. Because even Mickey was like, "Oh, it'll be a big thing for me, like on my resume if I get him out the house." I'm like, is that really a big thing if everybody's after him?
That's very true. That's very true.
That's
I think she was maybe thinking like, cause he's such a physical threat, it'll be
mhm.
big, but I don't know. That's a good point to bring up.
Yeah. She like, oh, since the whole house couldn't do it, if I can do it, it's gonna be great. I'm like, no, the whole house is trying to do it, so it's not great at all anymore.
Right. It's low hanging fruit at this point. It's not considered a big move anymore.
Not at
Yeah.
all.
Speaking of Mickey, right? She shocked the hell out of me with putting Jimmy on the block. What do you think this means for her game? I know we still got 2 other episodes that have aired since then, but
Yeah.
just after episode 13, when you saw her put her former ally member, what do you think that did for her game in that moment?
Honestly, when that happened, I was immediately thinking, okay, so who does she have?
Yeah.
Like, it was y'all three. It was you, Morgan, and Jimmy.
Mhm.
So now you
Mhm.
put Jimmy up. Honestly, who do you have in your corner? So
Yeah.
I'm
You
thinking
don't
she
think
has to
more
start over.
Yeah, she might have to. You don't think that Morgan is a solid ally for her?
I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. It was Eminem to me. I'm like, yeah, Morgan and Mickey, they're going to
Yeah.
the end. That's really I called them that Eminem out to the end. But now I think Morgan is going to be the downfall of Mickey,
I agree. I agree.
and that is shown with her putting up Jimmy because
Yeah.
she should have put up Vince.
She should have put up Vince. She put up Jimmy because Morgan
Yes, Morgan.
wanted
Oh
him.
nah, Morgan. Vince is my guy. Vince is. I can't let you can't put him up.
Mm.
But Vince is not Mickey's guy, and it's Mickey's HOH.
Yep.
Was it
Yep.
Mickey's HOH or was it Morgan and Vince HOH?
Ooh,
Hmm.
yeah. I have been thinking that. I remember I said in the very first recap that I did,
Mhm.
I thought that Mickey shouldn't have told Morgan about that HOH power that she had. I was
Yeah.
like, I feel like Morgan would be the type, like if her back is against the wall, she would
Mhm.
reveal that. Now she got some points in my book because she didn't, right?
Mhm.
Like she held it down. But I was just like, it's something about Morgan that I feel like you can only trust her, but so far. Like she doesn't seem completely untrustworthy,
Mhm.
but there's a limit to how much I think you can trust her. And unfortunately, I think Mickey is about to learn that with Morgan.
Yeah, I really hope not. But same thing with you. When she told her, I'm like, oh no, should have kept that, close to the chest. But I'm
Yeah,
like, okay, Morgan's a gamer. You know what I'm
right.
saying? She's a professional gamer, so she should be good. She did hold her own by not saying nothing, but with this whole Jimmy and Vince thing, is she kind of showing her cards? So, mhm.
She is, because it's like when it comes down to the wire, who is she going to align with? Is she going to choose Vince over Mickey? Will she choose Zach, her,
Oh, y-
unrequited boo?
yeah. Now that, oh my goodness, that whole love triangle is this Love Island or Big Brother? What's going
Okay.
on?
Right. And I'm like, it's not even really a love triangle. Cause remember when Vince said, Lauren likes Zach. Zach likes no, I'm sorry. Morgan likes Zach.
Hmm.
Zach likes Lauren, and Lauren just wants to play Big Brother.
Yes, it's a line. It's a linear line.
Yeah.
They right
Yeah.
behind each other. They're not
Ex-
connected at all.
no, not at all. And it's so embarrassing for her. I feel like, I mean, we still got a lot more to go, but I think she's gonna
Yeah.
get out of the house and she's gonna see that and she's gonna be so embarrassed.
Hmm. Definitely. Exactly. Oh, she's a great friend. Oh.
Right. Oh, he friend zoned her. Ugh, cringe. I was
Mm.
cringing so hard. Oh my gosh, this girl doesn't even know. But I think in the house, they all kind of have a part to play in terms of leading people on or
Right.
making them think there's a little more. I feel like with Zach, I don't, from what I can see, he's not doing anything to overtly lead her on, but
Yeah.
he's also not doing much to stop it either. And it was like, I thought that was the same thing that Lauren was doing to Zach, right? She's kind of doing just
Hmm.
enough, like she's not overtly leading him on, but she's doing just enough to make him think there might be some interest there. But I think, once the house is over, Lauren is not going to be thinking about
Oh no.
Zach.
No, not at all. I think
Um,
she's way younger too, I think, but I don't remember their ages. But
Oh, okay, yeah. I mean,
yeah.
so far we got Riley and Catherine, which I'm just like
Don't even want to speak on that one. Yeah, that's the definition of stringing along. I'm just gonna string him
100%. Oh,
along so he can
yeah,
protect me, but I'm not really interested. I'm just gonna act like it. I
exactly.
can't.
That's a woman that's using what she has to get what she wants,
She
100%. And
she's smart. She's smart.
look, that's why I'm like, look, I don't have to agree with them as people, but I
Hmm.
respect the move. I respect
Yeah,
the move.
Yeah, she definitely know what she's doing.
Yeah, oldest chick in the book, right?
Hmm.
So we end episode 13. Jimmy is on the block. Jimmy kind of knows that his fate is sealed. He even said that if I'm up on that block, I think I'm going home. And this
Hmm.
leads us into episode 14. And the first thought that I had entering episode 14 is this is why you should not lock in with an alliance on day one.
Yeah.
I know you want to be protected and you want to start building those friendships. I think that's dangerous, though. What do you think?
Yeah, day one, I think it's just conversations. I don't know nobody yet.
Right.
I can't say I'm locked in with you and we're going to the end because then you're gonna expect that. And then when I have to, turn my back on you, it's gonna be an issue or it might cause a problem. So I think it should just be conversation. You gotta fill people out. People get
Yeah.
too close too quick.
Exactly, exactly. I think I also know that it's a dangerous spot to be like, let's say you and I were in Big Brother
Mhm.
and we're conversing and you're like, hey, and it's day one, you're like, hey, you want to be in an alliance with me? I probably wouldn't say no, right? Because I don't want you to target me.
See,
You
yeah,
know what I'm
that's a
saying? So
double.
I'm like, okay, it's a Jay and Taz alliance. Cool, final two, we in there.
Yeah.
But I would expect both of us to be making other relationships within the house. And
Yes.
then I think, as I'm saying this out loud to you, I think I'm having a realization that if I make an alliance with somebody day one and then they end up turning their back on me after they've made other relationships, I don't know that I would hold that against them because it's like now you've built other relationships and you might be
Yes.
locked in more with other people, right?
Yes. People forget that it's a game.
Yep. Yep.
They think that, we in this house together, we locked in forever. Y'all might be friends forever after the fact, but only one person can win that. Well, two people can win the money, but one person can win a grand prize.
Mhm.
Like,
Mhm.
I think when people get in the house, they forget that they're actually playing a game. They think they're on summer camp and just having a good time with friends. I don't know. I know everybody goes into the house knowing it's a game. But I think they forget when they're inside the house.
Yeah. Do you think there's anybody right now with this current cast who might be just coasting along?
Definitely Lauren.
Lauren.
Like,
Yeah.
definitely Lauren.
Mhm.
Which for her is amazing, but no screen time for real, no diaries, nothing. It's definitely, to me, it's Lauren. What do you think?
I don't know. I feel like everybody kind of has locked in at some point,
Hmm.
right? I think that's a good point about Lauren. But I think the thing for me is she did win an HOH. So she did have a week where she was active and now she's laying low a little bit. So maybe she is using this time because she had an HOH. She's okay, I
Hmm.
need to fall all the way back because one, it was not a good HOH. And then
Mm-mm.
two, yeah, so she's just like trying to keep her place in the house. I agree with you that she's really low key right
Hmm.
now, but I'm wondering if that's on purpose
Yeah,
a
that
little
could be.
bit.
That could be.
Yeah, I would have said Riley too, because before he won his HOH, to me, he
Oh
was
yeah,
posting.
he definitely was. He just
Yeah.
was just in love and
Yep.
playing that role. Yeah.
Yep. Exactly. And then even Zach, to me, he was coasting just a little. He's been involved in a lot of conversations because
Hmm.
he has a really good social game. But I think in terms of, just doing things to add to his resume and be a good contender for the win, I was like, he's not really doing much for
No,
me.
he's
Yeah.
not. Yeah, I can agree
Yeah.
with both of them. Yeah, Riley and Zach definitely was coasting.
Yeah. But, Riley locked in when he won the HOH and then Mickey
Yeah.
stole it.
That, can I touch on that real quick?
Yes,
Like how
absolutely.
he was so mad, and I commend Mickey for keeping her composure.
Yeah.
He was yelling at her, and she like, it's just a game. It's
Yeah.
just a game. And we all know why she had to do that because she would have been labeled, the angry black woman if she would have lashed out.
Oh.
So that's why her hands were down and she was holding her hands. She was mad, but she had to compose herself.
Ooh, you think she would have gotten that label even if it was
Oh,
in retaliation? Yeah, just
yes,
oh,
definitely.
wow.
Definitely.
Okay.
If she would have lashed out, opened her mouth, he can do all that. He can go off, be mad, but
Mm,
as soon as we do something, we're labeled that. So
yeah.
I commend her for being able to hold her composure and stay calm in that situation. I know she was mad. I saw it in her face, but she definitely
Mad
held it down. So I got to give her that. Yeah.
yeah, mad and scared. Riley scared me that episode. You know what I
Oh.
mean? Like, he was just so I said this in last week's recap.
Mhm.
Riley, the way he was acting towards Mickey was like, he's the kind of person that I feel he would do something horrible to you if there
Mhm.
weren't cameras rolling,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah. He definitely
So
give off that vibe. So I commend her for holding it down like that.
yeah, absolutely. She did a really good job. I was proud of her. and then she pissed me off in episode 14. These people all my emotions are always all over the place with everybody,
Mhm.
but that's what I like about watching shows like Big Brother
Yes.
and The Traders, all the competition shows, because you go in and you can select a favorite like pretty
Mhm.
much right away, right? Like I vibe with this person. Sunny and I were talking about we loved Ashley because she came on TV looking good, the body was looking good, the hair, everything. We really appreciated that
Yeah.
as women. But then you start watching them play the game, and it's okay. While I might like you as a person, your
Mhm.
game moves are frustrating.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's how I'm feeling about Mickey. And in episode 14, we see Jimmy go home. Unfortunately, like he could not win the BB blockbuster, which Riley won, which was crazy.
Yeah.
What did
Yeah.
you think
That
about
was.
that? Just to rewind real quick.
Yeah.
What did you think about that?
I think he got lucky.
Yeah.
But that's the thing with these competitions. I'll personally say I don't like that they put three people up and had a blockbuster, and that's going to be
Same.
an ongoing thing. I don't like it.
Mhm.
But with those, you have to get lucky. You know what I'm saying? And then that makes it harder for the people to vote because they might have wanted you and now they can't. Now they got to switch it. So shout out to him. I guess he is turning this leaf. You know what I'm saying? He's showing this that he is what is there, a rodeo? Like I
Mhm.
thought he would have been,
Professional bull rider.
yeah, like I thought he would have been better at competitions, but now he's showing himself. So
Mhm.
yeah. What do you think about that?
Ooh, wait a minute.
Hmm.
Riley is showing himself now. Was this strategic on his end? Like to coast for a little bit and then start turning it.
I think it was like I think he's smarter than he's acting. Of course, he definitely Catherine. He likes her,
Yeah.
but he's a professional, like you said, bull rider. He finished that one thing in 17 seconds. He
Mm,
was just coasted, and he like, oh, I need to show up now. So yeah, he was a
mhm.
sleeper.
A
He definitely was
professional
a sleeper.
bull rider and a professional bullshitter then.
Hey, hey, he's he's a pro.
Exactly. Yeah. I'm gonna keep my eye on that though, because while as a person he creeps me out, if this is strategic on his end, I gotta give it up then. That's great gameplay.
Yeah,
But yeah, he won the BB blockbuster, which left Jimmy and Kelly
Kelly. Hmm.
on the block, and Jimmy goes home.
Yeah.
And the one of the like most interesting tidbits of that whole thing was during the eviction when Ashley goes in. Has that ever happened before? Have you ever seen
No,
anything like
I
that?
think that was the first time that ever happened.
Wow.
And I don't know. She knew going in. Basically, she knew. Now he ain't got the votes, but right, Rachel being Rachel, you
Yeah.
know, she gonna talk you into something.
Yeah.
So you and then she tried to go back. Oh my bad, I made a mistake. Julie said, nah, nah,
Right.
nah, mm-mm,
Julie was like, no,
mm-mm.
no. Julie's been cracking me up this season. It was
Yeah.
that, the no, no, and then asking Will if she was his lemon drop. I was like,
Oh my
Julie.
goodness. He was shocked. He noticed. He like,
I love how he stood up. Wait a minute now. I don't want to laugh too hard because I don't know if that's racist. Is that racist?
right. Yeah. Julie been on one. Yeah, she been on one this season.
I like when she does that when she goes off script like that. It's so much
Yeah.
more humanizing, you know?
I agree. I agree with
Yeah. One other part of episode 14 that I
that.
was just like, Mickey, why did you do this? When Vince, Zach, and Lauren were literally laughing at her. I can't believe she did that. Like she put Jimmy up. This is stuff like they were laughing.
They were jumping. They were celebrating.
Yeah.
Like, you did our dirty work for us. Thank you.
Exactly, and now your friend is gone or
Mhm.
your ally is gone, and
Yep.
that's one less number for you, and it's I don't know how safe Mickey thinks she is within the house
That's what I'm saying. Like it was y'all three, and you blew that up because
because Vince.
you didn't ask. Yeah, Vince got to go.
Yeah.
Like I'm sorry. Like Vince is running the house. You know what
Vince
I'm
is running the house, so does he have to go? Is he just playing a good game?
saying? I don't like it, but he is playing a good
Yeah,
game. He's
yeah,
good with everybody. He's good in every hood, unfortunately. But he did mess up Mickey. But hey, that's the whole. That's why I said at first, like, why not talk to people?
yeah,
If
yeah,
somebody comes to me and says something about you, hey Jazz, they said this and the other. You can be like, oh, well, I was doing that because it is, for us. Oh, it makes
exactly,
sense. Not
exactly.
all. Why would she do that to me? Y'all enter 24/7. Y'all can't avoid each other, so why ain't y'all talking to each other?
That's the thing. Yeah. I think that when she leaves the house, that's going to go down as probably one of her bigger regrets because I think she's going to look back on that and realize she should have had a
Yeah,
conversation with Jimmy. Because I personally, I believe Jimmy when he said, I would have followed Mickey and Morgan into the sun.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? And it's like Jimmy essentially was doing the same thing that Vince does. Like Vince is, you think Jimmy was playing both sides, Vince is playing every side, every crack, every crevice.
He got a final two with everybody in the house.
Where everybody final two with Julie at this point.
Right? How do you have a final two with everybody and nobody really?
And how has nobody figured it out yet? That's the thing though. It's like
Right.
nobody has figured that out. That's crazy. So moving on, I always skip Big Brother Unlocked. Do you watch it?
I watched it today just in case. I
Okay.
did. I did watch it today.
How what do you think? Is it something I should get into? Because I feel bad. I don't have anything against Taylor and Derek. I don't know.
I don't think you would like it.
Okay.
I mean, it's it's super cheesy. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like it's it is some I guess behind the scenes stuff that people maybe like me that just watch it, but and then of
Yeah.
course they give that who they think the best and all that stuff, and they did the worst dress thing, and Rachel got it, of course. so she so she got goo thrown at her. So
Well deserved.
that was
Yeah.
that was interesting, but other than that, it's just yeah, it's not really
Yeah. Nothing that I'm not missing anything by not watching it.
not at all.
Well, yeah, let's move into episode 16 though. And my biggest problem so far with this cast.
Uh,
Everybody is being too nice. And I'm like, I don't know.
yes,
Am I toxic? What is it? The way that they were asking each other, who wants to go for the HO? Buck up.
they playing scared.
Yep.
They're not trying to show their alliances, and we all know y'all work. They all know y'all work together.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Mm-hmm.
the whole part of a knockout game is to get people out that you don't want to win HOH.
Yes.
So Zach say, "Hey, who wanna?" No, Riley say it first, and then Zach say
Mm-hmm.
it after. Like, what are y'all
Yeah.
doing?
Right. Start playing the game. And it was like, even when they started doing that, it made me realize how much I hate their speeches when they're about to go into the eviction. Because I can't say anything bad about this person standing there. Are you kidding me? I would be ripping them to shreds. Like if
Right?
I'm up for eviction,
Yeah,
I don't care about being nice to you because it's me, it's dog eat dog.
exactly. Like I'm trying to say in this house, I'm trying to
Right.
go. Hey, look, this person. I don't even care if I got to make something up. Like she said something about everybody. She says about you, and you, and I can tell y'all if y'all keep me.
Exactly.
And then when they keep me, I'm gonna be like, I don't know what she. I forgot what she said, but she did say something.
Right, I would make up something like she said, "Well, she said something about all of y'all, then they keep
Right.
me." Well, now tell us
Mm-hmm.
what she said. Well, she just said that y'all were all playing a bad game. Like
Yep.
she hated everything. And
Mm-hmm.
Rachel, she specifically said, "You dress like shit."
That's what you got to do. Like it's a game. You trying to win.
Yep.
They too nice. And then
Yeah.
for them not to pick Ava to the end, I'm like, y'all know what y'all just did, right?
And that's the thing with Ava. She is getting so lucky in this game. When I
Yes.
had Elle on here, she's another content creator, so funny. We
Hmm.
were talking about the social game. I was like, I think Ava is playing a really good social game because people like her. And I was like, is it strategic? And Elle was like, I don't think that's strategy on Ava's. And I think Ava, she was like, I think Ava is just being Ava and it's just working out for her
Yeah.
socially. And it's the same thing with this HOH competition. I think they literally just forgot to put her up and then
Literally.
she lucked out.
Yeah. She like, I'm here. Like
Yeah, yeah.
she's definitely like the comedic relief this season.
Exactly. Mhm.
But oh, the veto. How did you? I know how I feel about it. How did you feel about it? I mean, I can
No,
go first.
yeah, listen, I'll just say this.
Hmm.
I thought her reaction was an overreaction, but then I remembered I don't watch the live feeds. And I think from the people that I know that watch the live feeds, Keanu is very grating. Like he gets on a lot of their nerves. So I think her reaction was just kind of her emotions spilling out about how she probably feels about him overall and
Yeah.
not even in that moment. What about you?
See, me, I think she was triggered
Well, tell me more.
because also, again, there's everybody against Keanu in the house.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
nobody wanted him to win. So when he won, of course, it was crickets. I don't think that was edited. Of course, nobody cheered for him.
And that was so sad too.
Yeah, and then, like, of course, he's waiting. He's waiting. And all he said was, hey, I think you got a prompt.
Yeah.
And because of that, she didn't want him to win. Nobody wanted to win. She she snapped for a second.
Mhm.
And she
Mhm.
said it later. She like, people look at me and they think they could talk to me anyway. That's why I always speak up for myself.
Yeah.
So in that moment, she got triggered. And also in that moment, Keanu was like, my back against the wall. And clearly I need to win this.
Mhm.
So I don't think he did anything wrong.
Mhm.
I think she did a little extra, but it's because she was triggered
Yeah.
due to how she used to be treated.
Yeah.
So
I
I
agree.
think that's what I think about it. But I know a lot of
Yeah.
people mad at Keanu because he, irritates them or whatever. But all of y'all against him, and he clearly needed to win it. And he just said one thing, and that sparked all of this. And I think she was just triggered. He was frustrated. I don't think it was that big a deal.
Yeah, just a bad moment between the two of them. And I agree with you that Ava might have been a little triggered because she is the type of personality and the type of person. I mean, we saw it in the HOH competition in episode 16.
Yeah,
People count her out, right? They kind of like overlook her. She's quirky, so people can not take her seriously at some points. And that can make a person build up a little bit of resentment or a little bit of, like you said, just they might have had some trauma in the
yeah.
past or some bad experiences where somebody just thought because they present how they present,
Mhm.
they can just say whatever they want. And then, Keanu's a big dude. He's not shy about being a big dude. He's
Right.
not shy about being arrogant when he needs to be. So, yeah,
Yeah.
that probably is something that she was just like, wait a minute.
Hmm.
Hold on. Cause even when they were in the room talking afterward, and she was like, wait a minute, he yelled at me and now
Right.
I'm comforting him.
Yeah, I'm like, she's like, yeah, okay, cool. I'm like, yeah, she like, nah, that shouldn't happen.
Yeah, when you live with people for an extended amount of time, they
Mhm.
become like your family. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? So it's like me and my sisters have fought each other before, physically fought each other. Me and my brothers have never physically fought, but we've had heated exchanges, heated arguments. Because
Yeah.
when you're confined to a house, emotions run wild, right?
Yes, that's true.
Yeah. So maybe it was just a brother sister spat, really.
Right.
Speaking of Ava, she pulls off the HOH win.
Yes.
And they immediately, I love this. I love when Ava did this. They were talking to her about being HOH, and she was like, first things first, no one on ones. I'm over it. If I want
Mhm.
you, I will come find you. I was laughing so hard because I was like, yes, please protect your peace, Ava.
Yes. That's what I'm like. The HOH room is for the HOH. I don't want y'all in my room when I'm not there. I don't want
Right.
y'all having parties in there, sleeping in my bed. You got
Exactly.
to earn that room. I won that, so ain't no just popping up. No, I didn't
Exactly.
send for you. I don't want to see you. Period. Mm-mm.
Right. And it's also like we just talked about, we are around each other 24/7. I want
Mhm.
to go in my HOH room and just be there in peace and lay in
Yes,
the bed
yes,
without seeing or hearing from any of y'all.
yes. Yeah, the most
Like,
unexpected HOH. Nobody knew what she was gonna do.
I was shocked when she won, but I
Yeah.
was like, that's one of those competitions. Remember, I forget if that was last season or the season before when Mama Felicia was on
Oh,
there and she ended up winning in HOH. And it's one of those competitions that it's like, it's anybody's game because it
mhm.
doesn't take a lot of physical skill. It doesn't take a whole lot of mental skill. And so I am happy that she pulled it out. And I'm not trying to diminish her win by
Oh yeah,
any
of
means, but
course, of
it's
course.
like one of those things that she got really lucky
Yeah,
to be
yeah.
able to win it. And so I will tell you though, immediately when she won, I was like, I don't know who she's gonna put up.
I was like, whoa, the most unpredictable person. Really don't talk to nobody. Just she always say, I don't know what's going on in the house. I don't know
Right.
what's going on in the house. Ma'am, you in that house with everybody. What you mean you don't know what's going on?
Do you think that's a good place to be though? Kind of like she's basically a fly on the wall.
Yeah, she is the ultimate floater.
Mm-hmm.
When you ask that, I
Ooh.
didn't even think about her. That's
Ooh.
floater.
Ooh.
She's
You know why you
nobody.
didn't think about her?
Mhm.
Because she just won. So we weren't thinking floater because she just won.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, like she's the ultimate floater. Nobody thinks to put her up. Nobody ever thought to put her up.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody thought she ever went HOH.
But little do
Nobody
they
is
know.
threatened by her.
Yeah.
Everybody likes her. She is the ultimate floater.
But I think they're gonna be that's dangerous. She's a dangerous person because she is the type of person that gets to the end and then people are like, wait, and then when she's talking about why she should win, then that's when she really gets to lay out like, hey, I was strategic in this conversation. I was a part of this conversation. I knew this was happening. I saw that, and that
Mhm.
happening. And it's just like we
Yeah.
we never saw her coming.
Yep. Silent assassin.
Yeah. Oh, Ava the Silent Assassin. I like that. I like that. But when she made her nominations, I was sitting on the couch and I was like, now we're playing fucking Big Brother. I knew Ava was gonna be the
Yes.
one to shake shit
She the
up.
one that got it started.
Yeah.
I said, again, shout out to Mickey for talking Ashley off the block. But
Mhm.
yeah, she said, nah, they gotta go. I don't mess with y'all.
Yeah, and
Mhm.
I'm not gonna lie, this would have been these would have been my nominations. Even though, we're talking about how empathetic we feel towards Keanu, but if
Yeah,
I'm a player, we're talking about that as audience members. If
yeah,
I'm a
yeah, for
player
sure.
in Big Brother, oh, he got to go. You're too big.
Yeah.
You're
And
gonna
like
beat me.
you literally can win every competition.
Exactly, and you
All
have
those
been.
literally the ones you shouldn't win,
Mm-hmm.
Should have won. Like even the ones where his hand fell off and what you call it, one for him. He would
Yeah.
have won that if he wouldn't have slipped.
Exactly.
Like, bro,
Yeah.
like
Keanu would have had he has to go if I'm in the house. Vince for sure, because we talked about that. He's good in every hood, as you said.
every hood.
He has to go
He
because
gotta
somebody
go.
with that type of social game, I don't want you anywhere around me. And then I'm so glad that Zach is finally seeing the block. It's taking way too long. I'm like, what is up with y'all and not nominating this dude, Zach?
And he was so mad.
Yeah.
Hey, well, you just told me I want to go see the block. Yeah, I'm sorry. Welcome to the game, Zach.
Right. You know what game you're on?
Yeah, welcome to the game, brother. Y'all didn't say
I
that
was
when y'all
like,
had kept putting wool on the block. Well, I don't want to do this. Come on,
thank
y'all.
you.
I don't want to do
Thank
it.
you. Yeah, and Ava, there's a lot to be said about Ava. She's one of the more interesting characters this season of Big Brother because I love that she was just like, no, I'm going to get some advice from my allies, but this is my HOH. So I'm going to ultimately do what I needed to do. But I'm glad that she realized that like Ashley is a non factor.
Yeah,
Voting somebody out of the house because they're annoying, that's not going to do anything for your game because Ashley hasn't shown herself to be any type of competition threat to you and
right.
not even a strategic threat because she talks so much. You know what I mean? But putting up Zach, putting up Vince, kudos. Shout out to you, Ava.
Yeah, getting him out the house because my prediction, I don't know. I think Keanu gonna win. He gonna get off,
Hmm.
and Vince, Vince and Zach, and I don't know who she gonna put up though. That's the thing. I don't know who she put up.
Yeah, if Kiana wins the veto.
Yeah, I think
Mm,
if they own it, I think Vince out of there.
I think so too. Yeah, if it's Vince and anybody else sitting on the block,
Yeah,
if it's Vince and let's say Zach,
yeah,
I think Vince goes home at
yeah.
this point.
Like
Mm,
he did too much too fast,
yeah.
and I literally said last week too. I'm like, it's gonna catch up to you, and I'm like, I think it's time.
And when he was crying, I was like, dude,
Oh
get
my, what's up with all this crime?
they think it's convincing. Vince and Riley are the two worst actors that I've ever seen. I'm like, if anybody is buying this, but I guess Mickey bought Riley. But I was like, this is so fake.
Yeah, I'm like, y'all cry too much. And if I ain't gonna lie, if somebody cry in front of me, I'm just gonna look at them.
Because what am I supposed to do
Like,
with it?
what you want me to do?
Well, I get really weird and awkward with big like when I don't like when people sing happy birthday to me because I'm like, what am I supposed to do right now? You're just there singing this.
Right. And then you just look, hey, thank y'all.
Exactly. So if you're crying in front of me and it's okay, it's one thing if you're crying about something real,
Yeah,
something happened or
yeah,
whatever, and you're crying. I know I need to console you, but if it's about Big Brother and you're just crying because like I'm
yeah.
just like,
He's always like, hey, I know I'm letting it on thick, but no, they know you doing it.
that's why your ass is sitting up on the block because you didn't convince anybody.
That's why I'm so glad Rachel called him out on this BS.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
I know it. Like, you know who I am,
Yeah.
so don't play with me.
Right, just talk to me. Like,
Right.
you're only talking to me now because your back is against the wall, which I mean, that is the name of the game with Big Brother, but it's too fake.
Mm.
Another iconic line from Ava is when she put them on the block and she was like, I don't want any of you guys to go home, but that's why it's called Big Brother and not squatters' rights.
That was a good one. That was
She's
definitely
so
a good one.
funny. She's
Yeah.
hilarious. So, Tay's thoughts, any other thoughts about Big Brother before we jump off?
Big Brother is starting to heat up. The grease is ready for the chicken, so the chicken's about to start cooking. And I'm so glad it finally is because at first I was like, "What's going on?"
Yeah.
And I'm excited to see what's going to happen because honestly, moving forward, I don't know.
Yeah. It's expect the unexpected.
Yes, that was a good one.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. Well, it was so nice having you on. Like I said, I love when I just come across other content creators and we get to just vibe out and talk about our favorite shows. So I
Yes.
got to have you back again at some point to talk about something else. Are you going to come back?
Oh, definitely. I'm back. I'm
Perfect.
here. That's what I love to do.
So tell people where they can find you and follow you because they should.
Okay, you guys can follow me on YouTube at Taste Thoughts and also on TikTok at Taste Thoughts. One has an A, one doesn't. But yeah, definitely follow me. I'll talk about all different shows, movies, anime, whatever. So I'm looking forward to meet y'all.
Thanks, Tay.
Thank you. Have a good one, Jazz.
Thank you guys again for tuning in to another Big Brother 27 recap. I really enjoyed talking to Tay and hearing Tay's thoughts. So make sure you guys go and follow him and then come back next week where I will be here again with another friend or a creator or maybe even another former Big Brother contestant. You never know who I'm going to pull out of my hat. By the way, this hat is very warm. I'm really hot, but I have to show it off. It's my Clueless hat. It's the 30th anniversary celebration Clueless hat from AMC. I had to. You guys know I always buy merch. I went crazy when the Barbie movie came out, but I had to get this hat because it's like a fuzzy bucket hat, and you can't get more 90s than that. Anyway, enough about my fashion. I'll see you guys next week. Bye.